Hey guys, I just wanted to check in and do this quick video. Unfortunately, I am still in a winter coat because the Chicago weather is just something else. So for people that are wondering, why does she have on that heavy coat? It's cold outside. 1 minute is nice, the next minute is cold and windy. So today is a cold and windy day, so I'm still in my winter coat. But I think I'm going to name the title of this video, Promise When Your Time Come, You Will Be Different. Promise when your time come, you will be different. And I hope you guys can hear me. I don't have my mic today, but promise when your time comes that you will be different. And this is for people that are desiring marriage, okay? I run across so many, mainly women, run across married women, and they are just too comfortable in their marriages. And I feel the need to say something every time I run across these people. Now, granted, when you get married to whoever God has called you to marry, you should be comfortable with that person, but you should not be so comfortable to the point where you are neglecting your wifely duties. You are neglecting your husband. Okay, these are people that have been married for 10, 20, 30, 40 years, and they have just gotten too comfortable, okay? And they don't care enough about their mate to spend time with them. They are not creating intimacy and romance with their husband. I don't want that to be my story. And when I run across these people, I always say, do you know how many women I know that desire marriage? And here it is, you guys have that very thing, and you're just taking it for granted. You're taking advantage of it. So I'm asking you guys, when God bless you with the man that you are supposed to have, don't take it for granted. Don't get comfortable in your marriage, okay? Do what you are supposed to do as a wife. You want to be comfortable with your person, but not to the point where you are just not being a wife. You guys are just existing. You guys are just roommates with each other, okay? I never want that to be my story. I want friendship. I want romance. I want all these different things. And so people just get too comfortable in their marriages. And so I thought about doing this video also because I hear these different stories where husbands are cheating on their wives. They're doing XYZ. But the thing about it is, one, everybody's story is different, but also it's always so easy to blame the man in the relationship. But us as women, we have to also look at what we are not doing, okay? We have to look at what we are doing and what we are not doing. Anything that we do or everything that we do is not always the right thing. It's not always a good thing. So for once again, those of you guys who are really desiring marriages, again, this is a blessing from God. And I think so many people are missing this. So many. I am so passionate about love, guys. I never told you guys this. When I first came in contact with my kingdom spouse, if you will, I was actually doing events trying to bring love together with people. I wanted people to just find love so bad. I had started doing events, and maybe that's why the Lord has me doing, topics around marriage on YouTube right now, because I've always just been passionate about love. But again, I never want this to be my story. There are too many women, they're getting too comfortable. You've decided to let yourself go. You don't dress up for your husband. You don't want to cook for your husband. You don't want to create romantic moments with your husband, okay? And it's very easy to get comfortable. I mean, I've even gotten comfortable in relationships, and, I would start out doing something one way, and I think we all have. We'll start out doing something one way, and then we just get comfortable over time without realizing that we have become overly comfortable. And so, like I said, I thought about doing this because I just run across so many women and you may as well say their husbands are just roommates for them. Okay, I was talking with a woman, and she said that she felt like God was using me to minister to her, but her and her husband, they've been married for like, I want to say 25, 30 years. Okay, she made a comment where they're not even intimate anymore. She has so much going on. She's doing this for this person, that for that person. Her family basically pulls on her a lot. And she has put her husband at the back of the line. And like I told her, even though you are married, your husband comes first and foremost. First God, then your husband, then your kids. Everybody else has come before her marriage, and now there's no intimacy. And she was saying, well, he should be lucky he got it for so many years when, you know, the marriage was fresh. That's the wrong mindset to have. And see, mindsets like that, people will get mad. Women will get mad. They will get upset when a man decides to step away and look in the direction of another woman and start entertaining another woman. You have to make sure you're doing your wifely duties. You have to make sure you are doing your wifely duties. The Bible talks about this stuff. It talks about this stuff. And so we have to make sure we are pleasing our husbands. So I know both sides have a part to play. It takes two to make a relationship work. It takes two to make a thing work. But I'm solely talking to the women, because it is so easy to say a man is doing this, a man is doing that, he's not doing this, he's not doing that. But what are you doing as a woman? What are you doing as a wife? So like I said, when your time comes, honor this blessing that the Lord is going to give you, and do not get comfortable in your marriages. You want to keep things hot, okay? You want to keep things spicy, okay? You want to make sure you're doing all the things that your husband once loved about you in the beginning. And so I really just feel like this is a thing with people where they have just become so comfortable in marriages. And because many of you guys, you've wanted this for so long, you've stood for this for so long, I hope you remember this process throughout your marriage, and you fight for your marriage to keep it romantic, to keep it spicy, like I said, to keep it where you guys are friends, you are supporting each other, you're there for each other, you're on the same page, you're doing ministry together. It's so many levels when it comes to marriage that people, they're just existing in these marriages, and it's sad. It's sad because this is how the enemy creeps in. So I just wanted to share that with you guys because I'm seeing this so much with married couples. And to be honest with you, there's a lot of single people like myself that are encouraging singles when it comes to marriage. This should really be the married couples doing this. Okay, you don't see a whole lot of married couples promoting marriage, promoting kingdom marriage or anything like that. And to be honest, that's a problem. That's a huge problem. And I'm wondering why. It's because people have gotten overly comfortable in their marriages, and they're not even including God in it. That's the main problem. God is no longer in those marriages. You know what I'm saying? So that's just something for you guys to think about. Pray for married people, guys. Just pray for married people and pray for your future marriage. Pray for your future marriage, that God will bless your marriages abundantly, that you guys will always be on one accord, that you will always keep God in the center, in the middle, okay? Because that's what it's about. If you don't have God in the middle, then everything is just gonna fall by the wayside. The enemy now has room to move in your marriage, and you guys have stood for this for too long. So I just wanted to say that you guys have a great and blessed day. This is your girl Jennifer Lynn, the Crown Jewel, and I will talk with you guys next time.